What's up, you guys? Namicon here, putting you my perspective as to what entertainment is bringing us. And today, we'll be talking about Daredevil, based on a Marvel Comics character and released exclusively to Netflix on April 15th, 2019. This show was a critical and commercial success, with it paving the way for future Marvel TV shows. This was a revolutionary show, and it changed the way people view TV shows on streaming services. For a lot of people at the time, this show was the main reason they got Netflix. That's how big the show was, and it set the standard for what people expect from Marvel shows set in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The show stars Charlie Cox, Deborah Ann Wall, Eldon Hansen, Rosario Dawson, John Bernthal, Elodie Yoon, and Vincent D'Onofrio. This show was created by Drew Goddard. The show is about new attorneys Matt Murdock and Foggy Nelson, who opened their offices. Matt is blind, and he uses his heightened senses to fight crime at night. He is basically a vigilante at night to protect people living in Hell's Kitchen, which is a real-life neighborhood in Manhattan, in the state of New York. Murdoch discovers that Hell's Kitchen is being led by a criminal organization led by one Wilson Fisk, also known as the Kingpin, who is a ruthless businessman and crime lord. This show is one of the greatest projects in the MCU. Yes, I can say that this is in the MCU, since this version of Daredevil is in other MCU projects such as Spider-Man No Way Home and She-Hulk. This show is a masterpiece. There is no other way for me to say it, say any better than it should be heralded as one of the greatest comic book shows of all time. Everything from the characters, the cinematography, the action scenes, the vibes, the violence, the tone, the intensity, it is all so masterfully done, and I can comfortably say that Daredevil is the best show in the MCU. I knew who Daredevil was before the show. I saw the 2003 movie with Ben Affleck, which is a product of its time, to say the least. I know that there is more to him even with that film, so I was curious when I decided to watch the show on Netflix when it was airing new episodes there at the time. Boy, this show got me hooked. That show was the main reason why I got Netflix at the time, because of how much more darker it was compared to other MCU projects at the time. I will still say that it is the darkest project in the MCU, but let's see how Born Again does. This show went for 3 seasons, going for 39 episodes. Although the 3rd season assumes that you have watched The Defenders, which is a crossover series between Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, and Iron Fist. And I say that because the first episode of Daredevil Season 3 leaves off where The Defenders ended, which did left me kind of confused. I did watch The Defenders back when it came out, but I haven't watched it since. But I do remember some parts of the show, like the Hand being the main adversary of this show, and how Elektra played a big part of the show as well. Wilson Fisk is the main antagonist of the show. Although he doesn't appear much in the 2nd season, that one is mainly on the Punisher and Elektra. The 3rd season is Kingpin at his most cunning. Kingpin is the best villain in the MCU. There's no other villain in the universe that has topped him since, with how ruthless and violent he can be. Along with the fact that this dude can fight, had a rough childhood, and with how excellently written he is, Vincent D'Onofrio is the Kingpin. So as of the I have watched the first 2 seasons of Daredevil when they first came out on Netflix's, but after The Defenders ended, I just stopped watching those shows. Like I didn't watch the 2nd season of Jessica Jones. I didn't watch the 2nd season of Luke Cage, and nor did I watch the 2nd season of Iron Fist. I didn't watch the 3rd season of Daredevil until now, actually. And man, I missed out. The 3rd season of Daredevil is fantastic. It is so good. In the 3rd season of Daredevil, we get to meet one of Daredevil's main adversaries, Bullseye. So- Dude, Bullseye is is a literal lunatic, bro. This he has world class skills with his aim, but my god, this dude is insane. He is absolutely insane. And it makes and that was the main reason why he became Kingpin's right hand man, because of his world class skills on it, because of his sharpshooting skills. It is literally unlike anything the Kingpin has ever seen, and for Daredevil as well, which that's the main reason why the Bullseye became one of Daredevil's greatest adversaries. He's even coming back for Born Again, which is great to see, because I want to see more of Poindexter. Overall, if you haven't watched Daredevil, and you owe it to yourself to watch this. If you're an MCU fan and you haven't watched the show, what are you doing, bro? If you want to prepare yourself for Daredevil Born Again, go watch this show. It is literally essential. You need to watch this show. It is peak fiction. It's peak fiction. And Daredevil. The Daredevil gets a 10 out of 10. It is literally an A+ show. It's a masterpiece. There's no faults. No faults. Great story, great action, great characters. Cinematography, fantastic. Literally everything about the show is fantastic. And even the legal proceedings, although it's quite, although the whatever it's accurate is questionable. That doesn't mean it's not entertainment. It got me engaged, to say the least. So with that out of the way, if you want to watch Daredevil, it's on Disney Plus. Go watch it there. And for those that have watched Daredevil, if you like it, did you hit it? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And if you want to, you can also follow my Instagram, Backlog, and Letterboxd down in the description down below. This is Namakan. I'll see you next time.